Okay, real talk. I've unboxed a lot of smartwatches over the years, but this one actually made me pause. When I first opened the box for the Kospet Magic R10 and P10, I had to double check the price because what you get here is a stainless steel body, an AMOLED display. It honestly feels like something that should cost double the price. I mean, I know, looks can be deceiving. So I spent the last week testing both models to find out if they're just budget eye candy or if they can actually compete in the real world. So let's dive in. Now here's the wild part. This isn't some cheap smartwatch that cuts corners. Instead, Kospet went all in with a combination of flagship level features that are rare at this price point. The Kospet Magic R10 is a round, traditional looking smartwatch with a modern twist. It's 46mm across, has a single crown on the side with a subtle logo, and it just feels incredibly well balanced on the wrist at just 12mm thick. The P10 on the other hand is rectangular and looks more like a modern health tracker, but it's got a massive 1.96-inch AMOLED display which looks fantastic for its price. Both watches feature 316L stainless steel on the bezel, Corning Gorilla Glass, and an anti-fingerprint coating. Oh, and both of these are surprisingly light. Even the R10 with the stainless steel body doesn't weigh you down. The AMOLED display on both watches crank up to 1000 nits with auto brightness support. So even on a sunny afternoon walk, you can see the display crystal clear. And here's something I personally love. In the box, you get a liquid silicone rubber strap, or you could opt to purchase the Archland leather strap, which is perfect for switching things up when you're heading from the gym to a nice dinner. It's a small touch but makes the watch feel way more versatile. Okay, now let's talk about the fitness. And if you're serious about your data, you're gonna like this. Both the Magic R10 and the P10 come with dual band GNSS. That's L1 plus L5 frequency support, which gives you pinpoint GPS tracking even in tricky areas like cities or forests. I took the P10 on a trail run and the R10 on a long city walk, and both watches locked into satellites in just a few seconds. The route accuracy is spot on. Elevation, pace, distance, all mapped clearly inside the Apex Move app. And here's the kicker. You get access to 180 sports modes. That includes 16 pro tier workouts like outdoor running, cycling, rowing machine, badminton, and swimming, all of which are optimized to capture advanced workout metrics in real time. Then there are 160 freestyle modes which cover everything from yoga to basketball to dance workouts. So whatever your fitness routine looks like, this watch has a mode for it. You also get smart recognition of 6 key movements. So walking, running, cycling, elliptical, training, rowing, and still mode. So even if you forget to manually turn on your workout, the watch will detect it and log it for you. By the way, both the P10 and the R10 are water resistant up to 5 ATM and support swimming metrics like S-Wolf tracking. No matter which style or size you prefer, both models are great for everyday sports and training. But here's where the Kospet surprised me the most. Both watches come with next generation 4PD biometric sensors, the same class of sensor tech found in top tier wearables. And I tested it across almost everything, from regular steps to intense workouts, and more impressively, sleep. You get real-time heart rate tracking around the clock, including HRV, which helps you understand your recovery and overall wellness. Stress tracking is also built in and can trigger breathing exercises when your stress levels spike. It even gives you daily emotion analysis based on your biometrics. That is just insane. Sleep tracking is no joke either. It tracks your REM sleep, naps, total duration, and even gives you a sleep score every morning. If you're a woman watching this, there's also a menstrual cycle tracking built in, something that's not always available in this price bracket. You can take phone calls directly on the watch thanks to the built-in mic and speaker. The quality is surprisingly usable, perfect for a quick "I'm on the way" or "yes, I'll pick up the milk." Notifications from all major apps show up reliably. You can also control your music, trigger workouts, and even check the weather right on your wrist. And everything syncs via the Apex Move app, which is available for both Android and iOS. And yes, it does link with Google Fit, Apple Health, Samsung Health, and Strava. So far, everything sounds great, right? But what about the battery? This is where the Kospet Magic R10 and the P10 low-key crush the competition. You get a 450 mAh battery, and I went over 11 days before having to plug it in. That is just insane. Even with continuous heart rate tracking, 4 workouts, sleep tracking every night, and a few Bluetooth calls, I still had juice left over by the 11th day. For light users, you could probably stretch that to 12 to 13 days easily. Kospet even claims up to 50 days of standby time, which officially makes this one of the most battery efficient AMOLED smartwatches out there. In the box, you'll find the Kospet Magic R10 or P10, a magnetic charger, plus user manual, and the default liquid silicone strap. A quick note, during setup, make sure to download the Apex Move app from the Play Store or the App Store. The setup took me about 3 minutes and everything synced up super fast. So final thoughts. The Kospet Magic R10 and the P10 seriously over-deliver for the price. You're getting design that feels premium, GPS tracking that's fast and accurate, detailed health insights, and a battery that puts way more expensive smartwatches to shame. This honestly isn't a cheap knockoff. This is a complete smartwatch under $130, and that is kind of insane. So who is the Kospet smartwatch really for? If you're on a budget and you want something that looks sleek and premium without paying Garmin or Apple Watch prices, Kospet delivers on every front, no questions asked. The battery life is solid, the screen is sharp, and if you're mainly using it for step tracking, basic notifications, or casual fitness, it'll absolutely get the job done. But if you're someone who wants deep app integration, things like serious fitness tracking and GPS are good enough for light use, but not dependable for athletes or serious tracking. So if your priorities are affordability, sleek looks, and long battery life, and you're okay with a few compromises, a Kospet smartwatch can be a solid option. Huge shout out to Kospet for sending these over. Links to both the models along with the Apex Move app are down below in the description. If you've enjoyed this review and you want more content just like this, from budget tech that over delivers to deep dives on the latest wearables, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on this video.